Hey guys, just quickly before the video starts, if you're looking for cheap, fast delivery and safe Forza 2004 credits and cars, head over to u4gm.com and use code MITCH for 5% on orders. More information at the top of the description. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. What's going on guys, MitchCactus here, coming back with another Forza 2004 video, and today's video is going to be talking about how to get all cars free in Forza 2004, including some of the rarest cars that are in the game and the most exclusive ones that you can't even unlock anymore. Some of these include seasonal event cars that are not even in the game anymore or not able to actually be unlocked and were simply something that you could unlock back at the time when they were a seasonal event car. So ones like the Hudson Hornet and the Bone Shaker, and even pre-order edition cars such as the Porsche PO and the McLaren. Now of course some of the PO or pre-order edition cars, since they were actually released, have been auction house banned, so you won't be able to get all of them anymore. But I will still show a few ways you can try and get some of the PO cars that are still available, such as ones like the Porsche and the McLaren and a few more. So guys, just before I get on to the main part of the video, if this video can smash 200 likes, I will give away a Porsche pre-order edition, an insanely rare car, in my Discord server. So let's try and get this video to 200 likes, and of course make sure you're in my Discord server, because as soon as it does, or around the time it hits 200, I will draw the randomly selected winner, guys. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Make sure you get this to 200 likes. Now, if you guys are looking for a really good way to get some free credits, make sure to check out the giveaway that I'm currently hosting. There will be a link to that video in the description, and it's for 100 million credits. It's completely free. And the way to enter is very simple, just a few steps. And essentially the first step is to make sure you subscribe to my channel with notifications on. The second step is to make sure you've liked my videos, which means this one and the giveaway one would suffice. The third one is to ensure that you've actually joined my Discord server. The fourth is to make sure you follow me on Twitter, and finally, once you've done all that, just comment on the giveaway video, just anything, maybe a gamer tag on Xbox if you want to, but you don't have to. And the winners will be drawn exactly 7 days from when the giveaway video was released, so around 6 days from now, as it's a pretty new video. And my Discord and Twitter are in the description, and I'd recommend joining my Discord, as I will be referring to that a few times throughout the course of this video, as we do car drops there all the time, and a bunch of cars given out for free quite consistently. But now guys, on to the main part of the video, which is how to actually snipe the cars, the best sniping methods, and essentially how you can unlock all the cars completely free. Or when I say free, I essentially mean comparatively to their net worth. So of course, when you're sniping a car, if you get a PO car and it's a buyout of 100,000 and the car's worth upwards of 20 million, I'm not really going to consider that 100,000 cost to be a large contributing factor to how much you paid. But I'm going over around 6 sniping methods, and all these are going to be to try and get rare cars. If you guys want a location to be able to flip these cars to sell them for a ton of credits, because you can't actually do it in the auction house unless you got like level 5 painting levels, make sure to go ahead and join my Discord and look in the trading chat, as a lot of people would want to buy some of those rare cars if you list them out. So the first one is one that is very commonly known, and as I get later into the video, I'm going to be talking about the better method, so make sure you stick around to the end so you don't miss anything. And this sniping method involves using advanced search, and of course, a lot of you would be familiar with that. When you go to search, just click X on keyboard or console controller, it's the exact same. And you actually just want to change a few things. So this means that the minimum buyout, or the minimum minimum buyout, sorry, is 110,000. The drivetrain is rear wheel drive. It's a USA car, and of course the source is prize cars. So now when you search this up, there should be quite a few. Not all of them are rare, guys. Not every single one that's listed here will be a rare car, because a lot of them will be spammed up with mostlers, but you can still assure that you will be able to find some rare cars when you're doing that. So guys, the first method involves using advanced search. I'm sure a lot of you would be familiar with how to use this. Essentially, when you go into the auction, just simply click X in the search area. It's same for keyboard and console. And there's a few things you want to do. Just make sure the maximum buyout is 110,000 credits, and this is to prevent the spam of mostlers that'll be up. And then your year, oh no, sorry, don't change year. Your drivetrain is going to be rear wheel drive. The country is going to be United States, and the source is going to be prize cars. So this is essentially the 4 steps you need to do. This is a very good method to get cars like Crown Vics, specifically Crown Vics and ones like those, and some old Chevys. And you're going to go confirm. There's not going to be in here. And when you see none here, guys, do not be surprised, because when you see them here, that's when you know you've hit the jackpot. That's when you know you need to buy it out instantly or as quick as you can. And so if you do see one there, you know you've got a pretty lucky day. And the reason behind, if I do not do a maximum buyout of 110,000, so if I go no maximum buyout, you'll notice it's just spam with mostlers. That's why it's essential and imperative to do that maximum buyout. Otherwise, you will just get spam with mostlers like you'll see when they load on screen now. So there it is, just mostlers on mostlers. You're not going to be able to see the red cars when that's getting spammed with that. So the next is choosing the year in the 1960s, and then of course this is going to be prize cars again. Nothing else here, just straight up prize cars. And now the kind of cars you can expect from this are cars like Dinos, Unicorn V2s, Boss 302s, like the Mustangs, and many more. And a lot of people do this, and of course guys, when you see no cars available, do not be surprised. That is basically what's going to happen most of the time, because that means that none are up, and you can't expect there to be cars every time. But at least every 5-10 minutes, if you're doing pretty well and you're pretty quick at like shooting the year and the source, then you will be able to get quite a few guys, and you just need to be quick at buying them out and ensure that you secure them and no one else takes them. So this is a very good method. This is a very popular one right now, because the one that I showed first used to be very popular, but since the most of spam, not as many people are fond with it anymore, because you need to go do that maximum buyout section, which you didn't need to do. You didn't need to used to do, so it's a little bit slower than it could be. So another one is choosing a minimum buyout of 20 million credits. Now, if you have a lot of credits, guys, this is what I would recommend doing. So this is if you're just trying to pick up rare cars that people don't, I guess people are offloading for credits because they have the tuning or design level 5. So 20 million buyout, guys, they'll still be pretty rare cars. It's just that you will not necessarily, a lot of people wouldn't necessarily be able to afford them. That's why they're still up here. And cars like you can expect, so for example, if like all these kind of cars are relatively rare, not all of them are, like this one isn't a very rare car, but as you can see, they're still going to be up here. And I'm literally just going to buy this 911 Turbo S, guys. I don't really care about 20 million credits. And essentially, this is what you'd want to do. If you find a rare car, you just want to buy it out. I'm just showing an example. And that's essentially what you do. And I'm essentially just making someone's day by getting them a free 20 million, essentially. And as you can see, you just want to scroll down. If you see any rare cars, of course, make sure you buy them out. Cars like Crown Vics could have a max buyout of 20 million. Cars like Lamborghini Uruses could have 20 million, because they're actually a pretty rare car, guys, considering in this, for the people who do not have Treasure Island, they cannot get them. And you'll see a lot of cars will just have these paints on them. Like the Hurricane isn't rare at all, but since the guy's a level 6 painter and tuner, or the relatively high level tuner, he has the ability to be able to sell them pretty expensive. And you can see a Lambo Urus essentially just going to make this guy's day just by giving him a free 20 million, because the car isn't worth that much, but I mean, I'm just going to help him out a little bit. And cars like the Aventador J are relatively desirable. And yeah, that's going to be about it for this method. Now onto the next one. So next one is choosing the year 2000 and going straight to prize cars. Now, of course, just while I'm here, to shout out to my guy North Pole on my Discord server. He helped me find a few of these methods, and he's a pretty good sniper and has been using them for quite a while. And ones you can expect from doing this is the WRX-04, the Subaru, the Honda Civics, the Hummers, and a ton more. Now, there will be quite a lot of cars in here, but you'll have to sift through them to find the rare ones. So don't be too overly excited when you see this. You need to sift through, and here goes the Hummer, guys. These are actually a rare car. So it's pretty funny that I've actually gotten one right here just by looking through. As you can see, it's spammed with the Lotus 11s, and that's what I said. You need to sift through, and hopefully you'll find the rare ones you're really looking to get on the top there. So a ton of Lotuses. That's the only bad part about this. But there's not a whole lot you can do to prevent this from happening, guys. Guys, I just collected this hammer from the auction out, the Hummer, sorry, and it's actually a rare card that I just got as an example. And this Hudson I also got from sniping. So that's just an example of some of the rare cards you can get from this. And now this is going to be the last method that I'll be showing in this video. And essentially what you want to do is make sure you're choosing the year 1950s, and from here you want to go prize cards. So a lot of these are prize cards, so just get used to being good at going source and stopping right before the end of prize cards. And now these are all great sniping techniques, the ones I've shown, guys. And of course this one is one where there's not going to be any cars here, so if you see one, you're going to go straight, jump at the gun and get it ASAP. So this is you just want to keep doing this over and over again, and you can expect to get some pretty rare cars. And if you forget to do prize cards, guys, and you might get a little bit overwhelmed because there'll be a ton there. So make sure you select prize cards for pretty much all these, because that's the one I'd recommend doing. I'm just going to go back to that year 2000, just see if I can get another car, or I'll just show you guys maybe some more cars that you'll actually need to skim through. And cars like the Hummer, the good thing about that method is this method I'm showing right now, because if you know that you need to skim through them, and you know what the cars you're looking for, and you know not to pay attention to Lotuses, you can get pretty lucky and secure Hummers and stuff, because a lot of people just be looking at these, not really knowing how rare some of them are. So that's the good part about this one, guys. About it for this video. Hope you all did enjoy. These are the top 5 best sniping methods or best ways to get a ton of essentially all the rare cars in Forza Horizon 4 completely free. So that, guys, that Hummer, the max bail was around 100,000 and I can resell that for millions. So don't even consider that to be an actual cost. And like I said, if you guys are interested in entering the 100 million credit giveaway, there's a link to that video down below, so make sure you go check that out. If this video can smash 200 likes, I will give away a car, like maybe let's do a Porsche pre-order edition. So I give away a Porsche pre-order edition if this video can smash 200 likes, guys. So let's make that happen. I hope you guys all did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to smash that subscribe button to stay tuned for all future videos like this. The best sniping methods, the best credit glitches, all of them you can expect to see on my channel, and of course weekly hugely large credit giveaways. So hope you guys all did enjoy the video. That's going to be about it. Thank you for watching.